be talking about what is a hoe, or is there such thing as a hoe?
Ooh, you the hoe. Well, not you. Just the song. You the hoe. I said you the hoe.
Hi, and thank you for tuning in to Dani Changg. And today I have my guest.
Hey, I'm Stacy. That word hoe used to be a huge thing in the 90s and early 2000s for sure. And I don't even think people care for that word anymore. Women are even saying, yeah, I'm a hoe. They don't even care.
Yeah.
There's a
hoe,
song.
the slut walk. Oh,
Yeah, what's her name? Amber Rose has a slut walk. There's a girl named Mariah Lynn that I was a hoe. And I'm just like, women just
they're
don't care.
reclaiming it.
They're claiming that word, like how black people claim the word nigga.
Yeah.
They're taking back that word. A hoe, okay.
Yeah. And today we're actually talking about, you know, what is a hoe, or you know, does that term even exist? Does it even make sense? You know, just kind of defining that. Okay. Because I know in high school we used to hear, oh, she's a hoe, you know,
yeah.
The girl who was, you know, probably giving head under the stairwell. But really, was she really a hoe, or was she just having a bad, like, home life? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, was she just insecure? You know what I mean? Like, and now when we get older, like, what is a hoe?
Yeah, what is a hoe? You have a point there. In high school, there was a lot of girls that were doing things with guys, and you have to think about it. How were they raised? Did their mom teach them, like, you know, like, for example, my mom told me no boys. She didn't tell me why. But she said no boys.
Yeah.
Right? I wasn't a hoe. I wasn't, but at the same time, it made me more curious about sex. I'm like, how does it feel? Why is she saying no?
A lot more parents need to actually get into more detail as to why they're saying not to do these things, you know? Because I will give my dad credit. He kind of put me on in the sense that, you know, no man is gonna, like, you know, respect you if you're too fussed, right? And he would kind of tell me things like that.
Yeah.
And he would also say, and also you can't bring no baby into this house, right? So I was already, from those things, I was already scared enough that when I was younger, I was actually such a goody-goody. Like, I was so good. All through high school, and I didn't even have sex.
That's good.
I didn't have sex until, like, college.
Yeah, that's good.
You know?
Yeah.
Because I just had all these things in my head, like, I don't want a baby.
Yeah.
And nobody's gonna respect me.
Yeah.
So, and, like, but, like, you say it's good, but then also it's kind of bad, because I think also due to church and stuff like that, I also had in my head that I'd be sinning and all these kinds of things. And I think some people can relate to that if you've been in church, you were in youth group, and all these things. Even though the first guy I slept with was a guy from church.
I'm gonna stand there. It's the men from church that be like, oh, I want to, you know? It's the guys from church.
Right.
These church
Is
men.
that my youth group?
Yeah, these church men.
Right, but anyways, besides the point. But yeah, so, like, we have all of these different things that our parents told us. I think it's good for them to explain a little bit as to why. You know, some of the dangers, you know, if you are going to engage, what you, like, need to do, you know, and just kind of get into some of those things as well. Because often you're just told, don't, but you don't really have any idea as to why.
No, I 100% agree. It's important that we talk to our daughters and our sons too, because men can be hoes also, okay? If you're going around effing everybody, like we talked about soul ties and all of that and ejaculation and, you know?
Yeah, that's true. The sons too. And that's what I often, even as a young person, would tell guys that would call girls a hoe. I would often say, well, what are you? Are you doing the same things?
If you're doing the same
then
thing, you're
a hoe too. Right? But
your keys in everybody's pocket. It makes you a hoe.
Yeah. But I will say with the whole church thing though, I found it very interesting that it was only now, like, you know, because I was basically like that, and then I met the guy who became my husband, and then I was with him for like 7 years. So that's a long time frame, right?
Yeah.
And then since after that now I have a different attitude about sex. I don't think that I'm going to hell if I'm having sex without being married. So like this is the, like, so now I'm I have a different way of viewing it, and I'm enjoying it in a different way than I did back then, right? I would definitely say right after my ex of years, I probably had a little free up stage, but then I quickly reeled that in, and then kind of got back to more of my, you know,
more conscious.
Yeah, more conscious, and like being more picky with who I'm sharing my energy with as well, you know, because I think like, especially when you know you have a dope energy that goes beyond your looks, you know, everyone wants to get a piece of it, you know?
Of course.
So, and you can't just be giving out your energy.
Yes, that part, you cannot, you can get exhausted.
Oh.
You can get exhausted. You keep giving your energy, especially to the wrong people, you get exhausted. Yeah. You're just like, oh. Yeah, okay, definitely. Where's me? Where am I now?
Yeah.
You have to rediscover yourself again, and it's like, it's just not even worth it.
Yeah.
And you know how you said you had your stage,
free up.
Your free up stage. That all comes from her. Like, you know what?
Oh yeah.
This person, but I was so loyal to this person, this and that, and now they're treating me like this. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna do my thing. We all go through that stage. Yeah, we all of us.
Mine was hella late, but yeah, we all did.
I mean, hey.
Mine was hella late.
At least it wasn't early, right?
Yeah.
But no, honestly, we all go through that. It comes from hurt.
Yeah, no, for sure,
Definitely.
And you know what? It's so funny because I say that, and then my friends are like, "Really? It was not that bad, Danielle?" And I'm like, "Okay, I guess it's not. It's just not, you know, your normal self, right?"
Yeah.
So
you know you, right?
Yes, yeah. But then getting back to that whole, like, you know, topic, right? So like, how many bodies does it take for you to be a hoe? Or is it like, if you're just known around, you know, is that make you a hoe? Because I feel like, you know, some girls too, you're just doing it sloppy. Like, you can't have sex with like 5 men from the same crew. You know, like, if you want to do that, you need to spread that around. You need to, like,
5 with the sit. Nah, come on.
Like, you gotta kind of like, because then like now you're just gonna have that label on you, right?
Oh, she's like, you know, like, I understand if you were talking to one person and then, you know, you kind of, I don't know, you probably vibe with somebody in that circle, so there's like the second person. But once it starts going to like 3 and 4 and 5,
you know what, to be honest, I don't even think I would talk to even 2 people in the same crew. Like, obviously Toronto's small and everyone knows everybody, and like, have I dated a guy that knows another guy that I've dated before? Yes. Yeah,
it
right?
happens.
But like, are they tight friends? Hell no.
No, if they're like best friends or cousins and stuff, I don't recommend that.
Or if they're just in the same crew, like if they hang out with the same group of guys, I think they should just leave that alone.
Yeah.
Like, just leave that alone, because it's and I know that men would probably do that no problem.
Oh, of course.
But unfortunately, I think also that there is a double standard, and that you will be viewed in a certain light if you do certain things as a female. So you kind of have to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah.
In terms of, you know, how you're making yourself appear, because as much as we can say, oh, we're liberated, we don't care, blah 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 blah, but if you're looking for a husband and things like that, no guy's gonna wife the girl who's known to be easy
to jump off. Yeah. Like, can you imagine you're at your wedding and then all the groomsmen is like, yeah, I tapped that before. I tapped that. I know I tapped that. He's gonna go marry. Like, you know, he's just gonna be the big joke. Like, honestly, he's going to be the big joke. And but as a woman, I wouldn't feel comfortable knowing that my man had sex with all my friends.
No.
I would feel so gross.
Yeah. There's definitely levels to this, right? Because like, yeah, you don't want to judge someone based on their past, and like a guy that could marry a girl that had previously slept with all of his groomsmen, I can actually commend him in some senses that he's mature enough to be able to deal with that. But then I would say most men would not be able to deal with it.
Yeah. Well, you know, when there's chemistry, there's chemistry. What can you do, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, well, maybe that's his, I'm not going to say, you know, she's a horrible person, but maybe that's his karma. Maybe he was a hoe too, you know? This
girl saying
hoe and hoe.
That's his karma, man.
You know, she was smashing the homies, he was smashing the homies, and then they came together and boom.
Well, you know what? I say this, but like, have you not seen someone marry someone that had not the best reputation? I have. I've seen that quite a bit. I've seen that
especially with celebrities.
Oh yeah. Oh well, celebrities are just
especially
they're almost. Except like Celine Dion. I think Celine Dion's really good.
Like, I remember when Tyga started dating Black China, and everyone was like, bruh, she's for everybody. You know, people were just like, she's for everybody. Like, she strips her booty all the time and stuff like that. That was really shocking. Yeah. He actually started that trend of dating strippers.
Yeah, because Kanye did it too with Amber Rose.
Yeah. Wait, was she a stripper?
Was she not? I thought she, you know what? I thought she was. I could be wrong. I
don't know.
But
I don't know.
I thought she was initially. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe I'm wrong too. I don't know. I thought she was a model. I'm not sure. Was she a stripper? Let us know.
Yeah, let us know in the comments. Yeah.
Yeah, was she a stripper? But when I seen Kanye with Amber, I'm like, who is that? You know, that was different. Yeah. She's bald headed, a baddie, right. But she a baddie. She is.
No, she. But yeah, but when it comes to what is a hoe as a female, I think it's really subjective, and I don't think people need to care as much as they do. And I think people, as they get older, don't care as much as they would say in high school. If someone had an application, someone now is not going to care as much, especially if it was with anyone that's in their immediate circle. They probably would be willing to look past it and have the maturity to be like, that's their past.
The past is the past, right? Did they learn from that past? The past is the past. You leave it there. Out of your memory. I would say out of memory. It happened. What can you do? You can't be crying over spilled milk.
Yes.
It happened.
And I think the term hoe is just in the eyes of the beholder. Just like how beauty's in the eyes of the beholder. You know? To like one guy over here who, you know, let's say he met me during that little free up period. He might be like, oh, she a hoe. Even though he might only know like 2 guys that I slept with, he might be like, oh, she's a hoe. Yeah. You know? And some other guy that knew me from high school would be like, oh, she's such a goody goody. She's like a little angel. Right? So really, it's in the eyes of the beholder. And as long as you know yourself and you're respecting yourself and you're being safe, then who really gives a fuck?
Do what you...
Right?
Do you, boo? Honestly, do you. That's all you can do, man.
So it is what it is. Yeah. You know, and for guys, I would say if you really like a girl and, you know, you can see that she, you know, learn from her past mistakes, don't always just listen to what you hear on road, because you have to also realize that some of these guys are just jealous. They will call you all and bad mind of your relationship and don't want y'all to be happy. Exactly. So don't always listen to it. And that goes for males and females, because like another female could tell you about your man and how they had him this way and that way and blah 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 blah. You know? A lot of people are jealous and bad mind and envious.
Do you know which people lied on my stuff in high school? Oh, no.
One guy that I ended up talking to more recently, right? And he had said that one of his friends had said, because he initially met me with his friend at a barbecue, and his friend at that barbecue said, oh, you know she slept with, I'm just going to say his name because he's my friend, but you know she slept with G, and G is one of my best guy friends, and I'll say that G and I have never even kissed in my whole life. So that was a full out blatant lie. That just ended because I know this because me and him are still friends now. I told him the story too and we were laughing. So because I have guys that are just my boys. Like, you know what I mean? I have like, and the thing is, not everyone has that, so some people don't believe that it's possible that you and a guy can just be friends.
Like, okay, they got great energy, you know? Men want to be your friends, and you want to be jealous because they just want to get in your mans.
Right? So, and this guy full out told a guy who liked me at that time that, oh, you know, she slept with him. And because we're so cool, people could probably believe that, you know? Yeah. So I was just like, wow. And he laughed and he goes, I know you guys didn't now because I know your guys' relationship. He goes, and I know you. And he goes, but that's what he told me. Yeah. So if I made you, I'm sorry. But like, anyways. But anyways, it just shows how people are just mixed up and that...
a smile on your face.
Yeah, and that you really shouldn't care too much. Find out about the person for yourself. You watch them and watch how they move and watch their character and stuff, you know? So, and go from there. And as long as, honestly, as long as their testing comes back and they're fine, what's the issue?
That part right there.
What's the issue? That's the past.
Right,
as long as they're willing to be faithful to you now.
Yeah. And that's it. Are you willing to love me for who I am? Mm-hmm. Are you willing to be that man? And vice versa, am I willing to be that woman for you? Right? And that's all that matters. Do we have chemistry? Is this God sent? Like, can we build together? You know, what is it that, are we powerful together? Right? You're my bestie now. You know what I mean? You are my bestie. And that's what matters. When you find love and you just run with it, man.
Yeah, exactly.
You just run with it.
Care less about what people have to say.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. And what they have to say is none of your business anyway. They're miserable. The fact that they have time to sit down and talk about you, it says a lot. They need to do some fixing in their own lives. Seriously, if these people can sit down and keep talking about X, Y, and Z, there's a lot of skeletons in their closet. And if they don't stop, it's going to get exposed.
Well, you know what? Nowadays, I feel like everyone's skeletons are about exposed. I'm actually scared being on YouTube. I'm like, yo, who's going to pull out something from 1992 that I said or did or something, you know? But anyway, I don't even worry about that. But yeah. But yeah, I think that kind of sums it up. So, you know, do you. And thank you guys so much for tuning in to Dani Changg. Thank you so much for coming on.
Of course, girl. Mwah. Of course.
All right.
Of course.
Thanks, guys. And make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and check out Stacy's channel as well.
Yes.
All right.
Bless. See you later. Mwah. Okay.
Never thought I could be so unselfish, 'cause I gave you everything. Gave you all that I had, now you want someone else.
Because they're so self-centered, right? Which is another way to spot them. They're very self-centered.
Very.
Into themselves, into their own interests and agendas.